Grease. Hey guys, it's Sean from Engines and Elbow Grease. I got a small engine video for you today. I recently picked up a free Toro recycler mower. It's a 20333 model, which is a personal pace machine with the blade brake clutch. So it's not a full commercial unit, but it is like the top of the top consumer grade mower. So I picked it up for free, Facebook Marketplace, good deal, roadside find. It's missing a couple of things, missing the recoil, which is weird. The cable for the blade brake is broken. The self-propelled belt is cut and worn. One of the wheels is stripped out in the back. That's a super common issue on these Toros, I know you know. So I have some parts on order for it, but I'm gonna see if I can get it to run today. And then if it does run, then we'll see if there's any other parts we need, and we'll get them on order. And then we'll get this thing tuned up and get it ready to use. All right, so this is the mower I got. Yeah, 22-inch Toro recycler. As you can see, it's missing the recoil. I have the cover for it, is right over there. So I have it off right now because it's missing the recoil. I have a recoil ordered for it. I know. I also have a blade brake cable for it, which may have showed up, but I have to check the mail. So we'll see if we can get this thing running. Gas tank is completely dry and completely clean. It has some oil in it. It's not great, but it has a little bit of oil in it. It's kind of black, but enough to start it on for a little bit and see. This whole shroud looks like it's loose, but I've got plenty of spare bolts and stuff for that. Has good compression. Hopefully it'll just start up and run. So it was also, when I got it, it was missing the spring that holds the brake and the belt loose for the blade brake clutch system. I gotta get that out of there. I have that cable ordered, like I said, but the cable pulls this way to tighten the belt like that, and this spring was missing completely. So I didn't buy the Toro spring because the Toro spring was like $12 and I couldn't get it for like 2 weeks. $2.99, Ace Hardware. That spring fits perfectly and puts perfect amount of tension on that. So that spring's good to go. So I already replaced that just so the blades won't engage when we start it. All right, well, we're gonna need to tackle the carburetor. All right, well, I actually I went and got the mail, and I found out that I got pretty much everything besides the wheels that I ordered. So why don't we go ahead and put this recoil on here, and I will link all of this stuff in the description. New recoil installed. All right, we're gonna take this, at least just the carburetor bowl off, because it runs on ether, but it will not run off the gas. So hopefully this is just a little bit of water. So I'm gonna put a clamp on on this fuel line. You're going to take a 1/2-inch socket. I'm going to get a bag. It smells like normal gas. Oh yeah. There's a ton of water in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a ton of water in there. I think I'm gonna clean out this bowl, and I bet it'll run. So I cleaned the bowl out. Got a little wire brush in there on my Dremel tool and cleaned it all out. I don't know if you can see, but it's all nice and shiny now. Nice and clean. Just gonna wipe this float off. Right there. As well. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna put this back together. That was a very, very quick and dirty carb clean. Very, very basic. Just getting the water and the crap out of the bowl. And I think that will be enough to make it run. It might not run perfectly, but if we can get it to run, we can probably bring it back around. All right, so it's been just a couple of days, and a lot has happened. Picked up some extra mowers, parts machines. A couple of these were mine previously. These two I picked up for free the last couple of days. This one I know is blown up. This one is not, but it doesn't run. This one's fairly new. Should be able to get that thing going, but we're going back to this. I'm going to put a cable on it for the blade brake. I'll show you how to do that. And I picked this up from my old place. I still had some stuff sitting around at my old house I used to live at here. So I just got this moved here yesterday from my old place, which is full of stuff too. Lots of good stuff in there. So we're going to have a lot of projects coming up. I picked up a lot of stuff that I hadn't had in a while. Bowling snowblower. That's a really cool story on that. So we're gonna get this thing going though. So we're gonna get this cable on. I have cables, I have belt, and I got wheels. So first we're gonna take this, and this is an old Toro Super Recycler cast aluminum deck, super cool mower, personal pace. This engine is junk. But what I'm gonna do with this engine is use parts off of this for that. Had I known about this, I wouldn't have bought that Recoil, but I already did, so. We're just gonna take these screws out though, because I need these screws and some shroud bolts to really button this thing up. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we got a new cable for this. I'm gonna start by taking off this nut for this clamp holder guide, because we have to get this out of here, which is the cable for the blade brake, and it rotates out of here, quarter turn. So we gotta loosen this enough that we can there we go, sneak that cable out like that. And I'm gonna try to sneak this broken cable. It's broken right here, right as it bent down and went through the deck, like that. I'm gonna try to just pull this out through these zip ties. Let's feed the new one through that as well. Maybe. Actually, I probably can't. I have to cut those zip ties. And then this quarter turns up like this. Lays down, that locks it in. Quarter turn up, out. Junk. All right, this is an aftermarket one from Amazon. That is the Toro part number 1158439. This is about 20 bucks on Amazon. So this is just a made in China one. This is not a genuine Toro one. Genuine Toro one's 50 bucks. This one's 20. So this is the end that goes on the blade brake clutch. There's this grommet right here that is what the cable rides in through the deck, and that is the same as the grommet that's right here. So we're gonna pull, let's push it through. Okay, that grommet's through, big hole. And we just feed this part through, like this. Oh, okay. That went in much easier than I thought. All right. Just like that. All right, I forgot there's a cable holder down here that I have to get off. All right, like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, so this is gonna go like this. There we go. Much better. All right. There's that. So now comes down through the deck, loops around behind the drive motor, transaxle in the back, comes back up through that, tightened up, and then hooks in the opposite of the return spring in the same hole. So now we're up here, slap this on, we're perfect there. So now, pull in, just like that. Actually, I have to loosen it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to give it some more slack. It's a little bit too tight. All right, so we have the blade brake clutch cable in. Got that adjusted right. I did change the oil since last time. Put a filter in it. That's it. see how it goes. I do have wheels for it, but I haven't put them on yet. So let's just see how the blade brake clutch works. Well, all in all, I'd say that's pretty good. I'll throw these wheels on it, get it cleaned up, and then let's try mowing something with it. All right, so I just got done mowing everything back down in here. I need to still finish the trimming and everything, but it did really well. Worked perfectly fine, no issues. It ran awesome. Very, very happy with it. Cut great, worked great, self-propelled works awesome, blade brake clutch is perfect. So I'm gonna take this chance to clean it up now. I realized I wanted to mow before I cleaned it up because it's just gonna get dirty again. But I wanna see how good it will clean up. I have the new wheels on there as well. So I'm gonna take this time to demonstrate a sponsor for this video. But the sponsor for this video, Super Clean Automotive Products and Cleaners. This is their original degreaser. This is pretty tried and true cleaner. A lot of people use this. It's very popular. They wanted to support the channel and wanted me to review some of their products. So they sent me some wheel cleaner, some spray degreaser, which sticks to vertical surfaces, which is very important, very cool for cleaning engine blocks. And then the original. I'm just going to use the original on this and spray the whole mower and deck and everything down. And then we're going to rinse it off with the hose. Make sure your engine's cool. Everything is cool to the touch when you do it. You also want to make sure that this does not dry on the affected area. So we're going to put this on wet and then rinse it off. If it dries, it can stain paint and distort paint color. So we're going to turn this on. Not stream, spray. That's what I want. That's spray mode. And we're just going to spray this whole thing down. And look at this, already coming right up. All that mildew and stuff on there. Well, that cleaned up pretty well. I don't know if you can tell on the deck, but the deck is very, very clean now. I am just gonna run over this with a little bit more. I'm just gonna have to rub this up a little bit because that's mildew's ground out in there a little bit. So let me go ahead and get a rag, a little bit more. I'm gonna spray this one more time, rinse it off, and then I'll show you the finished product. All right, well, this is the finished product, cleaned up with Super Clean. Looks great, just some crap there I didn't rinse off. Cleaned up very, very well. Engine cover cleaned up nicely. Apart from the side cover missing, this is like a completely new mower. Free and about 40 bucks worth of parts. And a little bit of time. And that's what we get. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad we were able to save this mower and get it running again. It was a great find. It's a very good quality mower. Pretty much loaded with all the features. And it's going to serve me very well this year. It's already done real great, as you can see behind me. So thank you for watching this video. I appreciate Super Clean for helping me out and sending me some of their products to try and show you guys. Please go and visit their website and give their products a try. You can find them at many auto parts stores, Walmart, etc. Make sure you go check them out and check out some of their products. It really does work very well. Thank you for their support in helping us with this video. That's it for now. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.